My finest work. Ah!
Sanj and Yasha, and actually they catch out OKZ unless he turns around and gets a really nice ice pulse. I don't even know. Oh, they return ice pulse and OKZ dying to his own abilities. That's always rough. And now if Valix isn't careful, he does manage to get out the kinetic field, not holding him for long enough, but they're searching on this lineup of OG. And if Trixie, yeah, the immediate TP out, I like that play. But instead, they'll just transition their DD into an early Roshan. Super easy to do with presence of the Dark Lord. Oh.
I don't think they could actually get Roche if it wasn't for DD, so it's really unfortunate for Stark. However, this is something...
But I think a big problem... Oh, Miracle's actually taking a huge amount of damage. Static Storm dropped on him as well. They've got the telekinesis on Valix. They get him to the high ground, but Miracle, even with the mech, he's gonna go down to Roshan, it looks like. They managed to pop the Roshan, and Miracle just gets it, but the immediately expended Aegis is not what OG wanted. An Ice Path up to top lane onto the Valix, and he also stole a spell there. Managed to get the kinetic field, but Fly, he's now in a lot of trouble, taking huge amounts of damage. Requiem of Souls comes out, but the Ice Path slowing down Miracle, and it looks like Fly's gonna be lost in the exchange. They're trying to go for this stun, another high ground, but it doesn't end up working out. And now Fly, is he really gonna get away here? Reaper Scythe onto Trixie isn't what kills him, but he gets out, and Fly, he gets another heal off. One more auto attack, the Fissure saving his life. Insane plays from Moon and Nemphy, probably gonna go down here despite the chemical rage. There's the heal, there's the raise to finish him off. I can't believe Fly didn't die there. He was on 1 health for most of that fight involving the shallow grave, but just the saves coming out from his teammates. I actually thought Crit had doomed him to die when he went for the cliff high ground, getting...
Gee, when they had 5 heroes there. I think just getting a bit too greedy.
Definitely felt like if they had Aegised and back, it would have been a very solid fight for them, and OG would have been upset. But now Nemphy, he takes the fissure. They decide not to go in. Miracle actually pretty undecided, might be taking an unstable concoction to the face. Do they have enough damage though? And Miracle, he's just pounding into them. One more auto attack will do it. Now he's gonna work on Trixie. Ice Pulse suddenly slows him down, but then now finally with the creeps going, the rocket barrage is gonna do it. There's a static field. Miracle needs to get out of this one. Doesn't have mech, does have bottle charges though on the side, and No-Tailed also zoning. This glimpse back, I don't think Miracle even bloody cares. 2 heals coming out, and he's suddenly back up close to 1,000 health. This Shadow Fiend, I think, is out of control. He is almost double the Alchemist net worth, and that is an Alchemist with maxed, oh, not quite maxed because he maxed the acid spray, but
I like the picker.
oh, they already burned Glimpse, hoping to catch out Crit, and now they're going in deep. Use that Rod of Aegis. No-Tail has a BKB. He doesn't care about your Static Storm. Now Trixie's gonna be the next one to come in. He tries to vacuum Miracle through the wall, but there is not enough damage, and they're just gonna work on the towers. No-Tail's BKB is down, so maybe there's something they can do, but this wall placement, not ideal for this high ground siege, and these flat cannon shots just tickling the lineup of OG. Miracle's just pounding away onto that melee Rax, and I think it's going down. An Ice Paw to delay things, but Crit with the return vacuum, and there's gonna be a Requiem of Souls. Crit is getting low, but Miracle, he has his BKB up, and he gives no cares about what you're doing. Just gonna walk over to Trixie, finishes him off with a raise. They still actually haven't gotten the racks. No-Tail instead doing some work on the Shadow Fiend illusion. They should just work on pounding this down, but they're gonna wait the next creep wave, and I know they killed off some folks there, but a little bit surprised they just didn't finish off this melee racks while they had the time in the base. But here it goes. They have everything they need. There are no buybacks on the lineup of Stark, and they have gotten themselves an easy lane of racks. Range gonna fall very quickly now. They've got a good ward up from Stark. They can see all of this, but there's no response with their big ults being down.
Yeah. But they might not even catch him, man. Smooth set to defend.
And Moon just helping him out. No-Tail actually thinking about going back in. He pops that BKB. He's just gonna kill off OKC, but he isn't able to. There's the heal. He finally goes down. Doesn't get the Reaper Scythe kill, but now they're working in on Nemphy, and they know he just TP'd out of top. He does have it back off cooldown finally, but not enough, and he gets right-clicked down, and now Trixie to follow. This is looking disastrous for Stark. And I wanted to say something that, yeah, they call the GG. They had a bunch of smokes on cooldown on Stark. This was like their first one used in ages.
He's doing something to you.
Jug is he's out-leveling Nemphy right now. Oh, it's the TP bottle interaction that you hate, but Miracle's out-leveling Nemphy. He could certainly get off an early. Oh goodness, here comes the Octic Bone. Splinter Blast, Slithering Crush as well. Do they have the damage output? And yes, they do. They might even work on Valix. Miracle's like, yeah, I kind of wanted this, but I'm gonna decide not to, because that's a tower hitting me. But wow, a really nice pick-off from OG on a hero, and perfect timing. Can we just talk about how that came just before the level 6, you know?
Looking to wrap around
He
bottom,
doesn't have a remnant.
Play.
Yeah, Trixie's certainly the easier kill, especially if you don't know the state of the remnant. We got Hawks coming out, gonna make sure that they have perfect eyes on Trixie. He pops up the cogs, and now that they know that that's down, Miracle can just go in. He's already popped off that the battery assault with the spin. They don't even need an ult or anything. They just walk him down with that maxed Blade Fury. That is disgusting. And now Moon gonna use the Slithering Crush. Can he steal the rune? He gets the rune.
This is a nightmare game for the Ember.
Liberally, and now Moon thinking about sprinting in, being a pain in the ass, isn't able to get it. On the upside for...
Oh, he's dead.
Oh gosh, he is, and so is this
Oh
Valix.
my god. DD haste. And he didn't even need either of those runes to get the kill, because they had no vision of him coming in.
That's super unlucky and unfair. I mean, as you pointed out, maybe you can attribute some of this to the lack of vision on the lineup of Stark, but just getting super unlucky with the runes. They've lost their bottom tower. Mid looks like it's going down fast. Raw, who's going to be taking it from him? He's actually choosing to use it on Valix. He should probably... Oh, he doesn't need to worry about covering that spell because Rubik isn't level 6. There's going to be a Splinter Boss killing off the AA. Arctic Bone going to finish off Rubik, and Trixie, he's in a bad spot as well. More boars coming out. Who are they going to kill next? Ember's thinking about coming in, but the spin onto Trixie doing more than enough damage. A call down going to work on No Dale, but he doesn't seem to be taking anything. Winter's Curse as well. Shallow Grave. Nemphy is down. That is a 5-man team wipe. And a huge big gold exchange. Oh, a 3k gold exchange in favor of OG. They're
Follow up the crush.
Oh, they managed to get the Searing Chains. There's going to be a cooldown, and they're taking out the raid boss of Miracle. Huge kill for them. He just overstayed his welcome, and now they hookshot onto Moon. They should have the damage here, but the immediate Primal Roar is their follow-up. The spin coming out of the Rubik, and it looks like Trixie might be the one to fall. Shallow Grave saving Moon's life. Will he burn out here, though? Stark, maybe the bounces? No, it doesn't look like OKC is able to get that, and Moon's going to escape. Still, a huge good kill on the Jug. That gave them probably over 1,000 gold. Yeah, we can see 1.6k gold. I mean, they got an 800 gold lead from that. At the same time, the rest of this OG lineup more than content to push.
Yeah, it's the one thing that could go really badly for them, I feel. High ground's fairly safe, but they actually managed to find the
Oh gosh, they've got a Primal Roar coming out onto Trixie. They've immediately picked off the Rubik. Ice Ball's gonna hit no one. And now Nemphy, he's the one going down. Already has the minus almost. A cooldown. Miracle actually jumps into it, but he's just gonna spin, not caring about any of this damage. Trixie taking way too much, uses the hook shot in hopes of locking down Miracle. But Miracle, he doesn't have that ult. Winter's Curse onto Nemphy on the other side as well. And it looks like Boogie's going down on one side. Valak's gonna go down on the other. And Ember Spirit, he is gonna maybe get out. And that is the GG. Well played. Actually, Ember goes down near the Roche pit. And that, as you said, looking like it was going to be a 20-minute game, ends up being a 17-minute game, and yeah, that was it.
I've got to be honest, I'm kind of surprised it was such a one-sided game, but OG just played really well, and Stark drafted themselves to a hole both games.
Yeah.